Hey! Hey, you're alive.
You went too early, Lysander. The logos are still there.
No, but I hear myself.
You messed it up, man. Oh, it's okay.
The summit.
Hello! Welcome back to the summit, guys!
Hey! I'm back. I just woke up.
Back. He's fresh off a nap. He was admitting the teams. Hey, Victor, what's going on? Yep, that's what I thought.
So, Navi versus Fnatic. Classic Navi, as they call it now. So,
yeah,
I think that's what we're just gonna call them. Navi and Narvi.
Navi. So this is Navi Classic. This is
Navi Classic.
Karaoke Puppy, the old boys.
The one that I support.
Yes.
People can hate me for it, but
ouch.
You know, supporting them since TI1.
You don't like Narvi? You're not a believer yet?
I prefer EG when it comes to NA.
Oh, sorry, Fog.
TZ has let me down so far.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That hurts. So, Fnatic, Navi, this is actually going to be a good one. Did you get to... We both did a little admin work today, you much more than me. Did you get to actually spectate any of the Fnatic games in the room?
Not a Fnatic game, but I got a lot of DK action today.
Oh, okay.
Had to listen to a lot of Chinese. One VG game and one Navi game, actually. So I got a lot of behind the scenes.
I admitted one game, and it was the Fnatic game against...
DK.
Against DK, yeah. No Tail is... He could double as a cheerleader, man. Every single kill, he's just like, good work! Good work!
Yeah!
Steven!
I was admitting DK for that game, and I hear no tail all the time.
It's kind of jarring. There were a few times I jumped like, Jesus, dude. Like, you think there's a problem, and you realize he's just getting into it. So
RTK did the same thing.
Yeah, I believe.
I was doing the admin for that side, and every single time the Tiny got hacks, he would just shout to his entire team to kill him. So
yeah,
it was crazy.
It's been pretty awesome. So Navi versus Fnatic. Fnatic have actually been looking pretty good in this tournament. They looked good against DK. They did that Shen Tinker duo with the Tinker E-Blade, level 5 Dagon going crazy, send him back to the well. Ugh, do you think we'll see it again, Lysander? Is there a chance?
Well, with that new player on board, anything is possible. I guess it does bring a lot of new stuff to the table, and we'll see if King Arthur can,
he's been looking good. They described him as, they said he's young. I think he's 16 or 17. He's from Sweden, and he is Chinese. Yeah, they said he has the three things you need to be a good Dota player.
Yeah, the mix of the best.
The perfect mix, yeah, the perfect blend, if you will. And he's been living up to the hype. So it's I'm sad that Era's not here, but it seems that we've got an exciting stand-in.
I'm sure No Tail's sad as well.
Yes, but it was kind of nice in that game. That was an epic one for sure. But oh, look at this, Tinker, first pick from Fnatic.
Well, they are doing the strat, you said, and I like this follow-up by Navi. They pick up the Doom, which is exactly what DK did to counter up Navi's Tinker, actually. They picked up Doom right away.
Okay.
Because once you Doom Tinker is out of commission, he can't actually bots out of it. The normal problem with Silence against Tinker is because he uses a lot of items instead of his spells, actually.
Yeah.
So sometimes silencing him doesn't do the job. So Doom, it's a good hero to do, but the Chen does mess up Doom's plans, so in that sense, it's not that great. Yeah,
for the strategy that they're going for here, this is the obvious what we were just talking about. Old Tinky Winky there goes Soul Ring into BOTs, get himself a Dagon, a Blink, maybe... last time he didn't even go for the Scythe of Ice, just went straight for the E-Blade for that burst damage. And it kind of reminded me flashback to MLG Columbus when we saw Eternal Envy with that Blink Dagger Clinks, get the Test of Faith, blink in, chip away at the racks, and then just send right back to the base. And it's just so hard to deal with because even if you see it coming, there's only so much you can do. You have to be able to burst down that Tinker before the Test of Faith comes, and easier said than done.
Yeah, maybe Navi will pick up an Ancient Apparition, but it might weaken their draft a bit because they pick up the Mirana here, and if I don't know. They played against DK with this exact draft facing them, so they might actually decide to just do the same thing that DK did to them. So if that's the case, then they'll run support Mirana like MMY did, and he played a really good support Mirana. I was really surprised with the greediness of that draft this afternoon, and somehow it worked out. The support play from Mirana, the way they discussed his rotations were actually really mind-boggling, and now we have the Treant Protector, so looks like they're going to settle down, do a little bit more defensive play right now. It could be a mid-Doom still.
Yeah, it could be. They have a lot of flexibility here. Tree, less flexible, but Mirana and Doom, they could play a plethora of roles. So still hard to say how that Navi draft will shape up as we move into the lanes. Now, one of the things about this Tinker Chen is it does take a little bit of time to come online. Tinker does need some space to farm up those big bad items. That duo really doesn't get scary until maybe like the 30-minute mark at the earliest. He needs that Dagon with a few levels on it and then the E-Blade. So that is quite a bit of farming. Again, to reference the DK match earlier that Fnatic played, there wasn't much ancient stacking. They actually played Tinker in the position 1 safe lane, and they just secured Excalibur's free farm. So I think they'll probably do that again. I doubt it will be a mid-Tinker. And, Fnatic picked themselves up the Weaver here.
Maybe it's a change of plans this time. Because if you notice, you said, the Chen needs some time to come up. And they banned out Bounty Hunter as well. Bounty Hunter, one of the guys that actually messes with a jungler. And can cause a lot of trouble for your Tinker as well. So now they pick up the Weaver. I've heard that, they say Weaver is not that great on the offlane anymore. They don't really like him on the offlane. So that's what DK said anyway. And so maybe it's a hard carry, safe lane.
Fnatic are Radiant here, so that does give them a little more flexibility with that off lane. I feel like they could get away with that off lane Weaver if they wanted to. Usually picking Weaver into Doom is somewhat of a no-no. I think a lot of people would say that Doom is kind of a counter to Weaver, but it seems like Fnatic's strategy is just get multiple cores here. Make that Doom decide, do I want to Doom the Tinker, do I want to Doom the Weaver, and that way somebody gets left undoomed. So not a bad strategy.
You give the Doom a hard time as to what to decide. So if you get the Tinker, then you get your Weaver, and sending back the Weaver isn't that bad either. So I think a Chen with Weaver, anything that can keep any heroes that can keep another hero alive a little bit longer, Weaver will like. So like Dazzle and all that, and we see Puppies and Enchantress coming out here. So it might be a Havos Mirana, maybe a Fnatic Mirana, and a Dandy Doom actually.
Yeah, that's seeming a little bit likely here. Dandy Doom, pretty solid, something to fear for sure. And the Navi room looking a little bit dark. We've been having some temperature issues. So I was hoping the team set up for this game, and Navi was saying that their room was way too hot, and Fnatic was saying their room was way too cold. They felt about the same temperature to me. So in terms of the thermostat, I'm not really sure what to do. Do I turn it up? Do I turn it down? I turned down the thermostat and closed the vent in Fnatic's room, and I also turned off the light. So that's why it looks like they're in the dungeon. The lights here do put out a lot of heat. So sorry, folks, but the players are tired, they're burned out, and Puppy gave me that look like, you better turn off that light.
And we can't take Malini's advice. Which is get naked.
Malini said get naked. He wanted to follow in the footsteps of Artor, and I saw Arteezy casting in his boxers, or playing in his boxers earlier. That was a treat. Yeah? I think you might be muted.
I think you might be
muted. Hey, production, can we get an unmute on old Commissioner's mic here before we scare him away? Nope.
Still not here, but
negative. Well,
Fnatic picked up Tidehunter.
They get the Watermelon Man. Oh, there we go. YOLO.
Watermelon Man. I actually convinced we have a Tidehunter room and a Shitty Wizard room. I convinced the Chinese translator to put Shi Guarun, so Watermelon Man.
Oh, right.
Is that really what it says in Chinese?
I don't think that's what they actually call it, but they all get it. They know that he's green and striped.
Oh, I love the Chinese names for some stuff, like Force Staff. Yeah, because I spent the whole day listening to them. So Force Staff is actually just Tui Tui, which is push push.
push.
Yeah, and they have some really interesting names.
Spirit Breaker and
Xiao Niu, Da Niu, which is small cow and big cow.
Small
and
cow.
Earthshaker.
Yeah, I think big cow is Elder Titan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then what's Earthshaker?
I can't remember. I think it's Mad
Brown
Cow.
Cow?
No, I think it's Mad Cow, but Weaver's Ant.
Weaver's my
Yeah, and what else? I remember there was this one.
He's Ant?
Yeah, he's Ant.
Well, I think that's appropriate.
Yeah. And Big Tree Protector?
Yeah, Big Tree. He's literally Big Tree.
They're so much cooler.
Yeah. They call Lifestealer Little Dog.
Little dog.
Xiaoko, yeah. Little dog.
Oh. He kind of looks like that.
A little pup.
Well, they also have the no blood version, right? The version.
I think so, but
yeah, I know they had to change the way Pudge
we're exposing
looks.
them to violence here.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to remember that. Next time we see a Lifestealer, I got a little dog over there. Oh, little puppy. Oh boy. So Kunkka, the final ban for Navi, and TA going to be taken out of the pool.
Do you think
by
Tinker's going to
Fnatic.
carry? That's the real question here. I think no. I think Navi will stop him in the tracks with the Doom.
Yeah, see, with the Weaver, it's one of those. One of them's going to run amok, either the Weaver or the Tinker.
But they both can't get farm around the map.
Yeah. Oh, the Ember Spirit! Get excited.
Balance in all things.
Yeah.
You know, every time he spawns and he says Ember Spirit, I always hear
Imba.
Ember Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if they
Spirit.
purposely did that or not.
I wonder if they did.
No,
I don't know.
every time this guy is picked, I will go to the Dota wiki and search out the two lines back to back.
Imba Spirit.
They will balance and balance in all things.
That would have been like the worst nightmare for lineup in 6.81. Or
Yes.
6.80 actually. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Tree and Ember and Doom and Marana. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And Enchantress.
It's still pretty powerful.
It's still pretty
actually.
powerful.
It's still pretty good. Ember Spirit's in a weird spot right now. We were talking about it earlier when we were making fun of old Motnotes there for his love of the Mjolnir on Juggernaut, and we mentioned that Ember Spirit's another hero that
Yeah.
works well with Mjolnir now with
He's-
the new
He's
change.
good.
How good is he though?
You have to be a really good Ember Spirit player. It's not like Marana. Marana, you can be a okay Marana and you can still win very easily. If you're a bad Ember Spirit, you will lose the game.
Right.
Like
so
almost certain.
So this will be a Dendi Ember, Puppy Enchantress, Kuroki Tree, and does that leave us with a Funnick Doom in the offlane, or is it going to be a Havos
I think
Doom?
it's a Havos Doom, right?
Havos Doom,
Yeah.
Funnick in the offlane on Marana.
Havos doesn't really play Mirana that much.
Will it? I think it'll be a Havost Doom.
Yeah.
Or sorry,
Doom.
Havost Marana.
Really?
And a Funnick Doom, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
Funnick plays good Doom actually.
Funnick
yeah,
plays
so,
Doom
yeah,
fair
not
amount.
bad.
It's hard to say. I feel like it could go
I
either
think
way,
they picked
but
the Ember just because they want to block pick Fnatic from picking it because Ember Spirit's good against tree armor.
yeah,
The Ember Shield.
a wild moose appears.
Dude, Honey's Ember Spear is not that great though. I don't think.
Yeah,
he,
they give Trixie. the
Oh,
Ember
they give
Spirit.
Trixie,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Never
they
mind,
they
that
give
makes sense.
Trixie
We
the
didn't
Ember
talk
Spirit.
about this crazy last pick though. Somebody's getting the axe tonight, boys.
All right.
The axe. Oh, nice.
Are you
axe.
gonna slam dunk the Funk?
Nah, all these players picking because of the
Oh,
immortals.
dude, he slams Ember in mid though, really hard.
Axe. Yeah.
He does.
So Hani axe. This will be
Personal
interesting.
experience?
Hmm?
Personal experience?
No, I saw some scrims with it.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
I
Oh,
don't play Ember
he's got the
Spirit.
cool axe as well. Axe with the epic axe. I like it.
And the immortal helmet.
Yes, genuine mountain splitter. There is no squiddles
Well,
though.
they actually switched things up. Looks like Ember Spirit is still gonna go mid though.
The pirate flag is cool, but it ain't no squiddles.
So is it gonna be Havos or Mirana? I didn't remember the colors. Yeah, it's
yep.
Havos or Mirana. Okay.
Havos Marana, so Phonic in the off lane here on Dire with a Doom. Yeah, he'll be sacking that pretty quick.
Dang,
that's a
yeah.
jungle in Doom. Wow, look at that.
No,
8.
it's not sack, dude. It's aggressive try.
Oh, it's an aggressive try.
Yeah, Phonic's gonna have some time.
This
to
is where you
farm.
need larger minimap icons.
Yeah, I can barely see him actually. Plus the Kino is right behind it, and it's kind of blinding when you're on this side of the couch. But wow, that Doom is ready.
Mid-X.
He's got 8 tangos, 2 pooled, and a salve with a stout shield.
Kind of needs Ever's Tide. Tide spams out most melee heroes.
Yeah, that anchor smash. That's really where Tide shines.
So this makes the mid lane a lot easier for Dendi because Honey is actually very vulnerable to ganks in this position, and Marana can be left alone, so they don't really have to worry about protecting Havost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Havos might go diving. So when that happens, we chant 4.
Oh man. So, oh, that nice Marana hairdo. I like that. All about the cosmetics.
Oh, I like the Suicune set.
So they'll switch it up here, and Vost will offlane. And who is it on the Radiant side here, down in the bottom? It's Tide and Tinker. Okay, so it's a Fly Tide, and it is an Excalibur Tinker. Interesting.
Yeah. So like you guys said, I think it's gonna be played on a #1 role-ish kind of way.
A lot of people look at support Tide with disgust.
Yes, a Lilat, Merlini, and crew.
Oh no!
Oh,
actually,
no,
Chen's
I-
in a
I
lot of
think it's
trouble.
not
He's
that
getting
bad.
body blocked by the Doom.
Oh, no
He might
tail.
Actually, go down. Nah.
Nah, he's all
You
right.
can hear him yelling.
Yeah, that was Valak getting hyped, but I think No
Punch.
Tail's okay.
Is he? Dude, Kuroki
Boots.
pushes hard.
Ooh,
Boots,
actually, I
first
take
blood.
that back. The boots are too good.
Kapow!
How is that melee?
Yeah, that was the longest punch I've ever seen. Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I would call shenanigans on that if I was at a carnival.
Phonic has a lot of regen on him, which is good because
Yep.
he's taking quite a lot of hits from that Tsukuchi and
Offlane Weaver here.
yeah, Weave is just annoying when you're melee, but he's got that mana creep, so he can spam out whatever he can spam up the heals, or he can spam the splash pad.
Oh, the heal, cheeky.
It gives you a lot of mana regen as well, 2 mana regen. So it's like a level 2 Brilliant Zora, level 1 Brilliant
Wow,
Zora.
that's
so
really
it's,
nice.
It's really good.
Yeah. It's
the
not
heal,
too
the
often
heal
you
is just
see.
cute. It's 5 health.
Yeah,
that.
it's not too often you see the Doom get that creep, but that's cheeky. It's cute. I like
It's
it.
not for the lazy.
It solves
Not
all your
for the
mana
lazy.
problems.
Dude, lazy is the satyr.
Yeah, just use that static health regen.
Yeah. But the mana regen is nice as well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it looks like Chen will
Yeah,
rotate
it looks retarded.
into the jungle here
Oh, he has autocast. Why didn't he autocast that? I
because
guess
it heals the creeps too.
He can stand
Yeah.
out of range.
So he turns on Scorch Earth, and you can see his mana actually
I'm all about
getting up
efficiency,
really
dude.
well. And now X, just giving Dendi the old chop, but he's got his armor, so it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, Dendy's still doing very well here though. 11-4 against the 7-1 Axe. So Ember Spirit's still farming okay.
Ember Spirit's not terrible versus Axe. Like, Axe does a lot of physical damage to burn through the shield, but at the same time, Axe can't really remove the shield.
Yeah, the living armor really helps too.
No, wow, actually
Makes it a lot
going
easier.
for a dive here, the Ursa creep coming in, the tomato.
This might actually be a kill here. Yeah, Tomatoes hit quite hard. No Tail, he'll move into the
Oh,
tower.
Lee
Kuroki
Si.
coming in. Oh no, No Tail. This could be deja vu all over again. Fnatic taking a lot of damage. He will go down. No Tail. He'll make the escape. Trixie with a Shikuchi coming up, but he doesn't have the mana for it.
Kuroki's gonna
Trim
die.
might die here, yep.
Test his faith.
Test it.
And yep, Trixie's going to secure this one. He'll
The Weaver's
Shikuchi
gonna touch
forward.
him.
There you go. 2-for-0 exchange going the way of Fnatic. And ooh, instant medallion pickup from the Weaver.
Big kills actually so far.
I actually really like this choice from Trixie. Doom is notorious for having that ass tier starting armor, and this is scary. Trixie's going to hit like a truck.
Yeah, and Dendi has to be careful. A few RNG spins and he can go down.
Yep, and
But getting a kill. Wow.
Double kill in the bottom lane. Wow. So Tinker and Tide both get finished off by the Puppy Enchantress and the Havos
Oh
Moana.
wow, look at the Doom just diving and just smacks
Kills
him
in
down.
every lane. Yeah, Doom going to pay for his greed here. He'll get picked off as the Weaver TP's in. And even in the mid lane, Axe finds a kill onto Dendi. So as you were talking about, a couple RNG spins and, well, Hani's going to make it happen. It's getting late here, folks. Kills in every lane.
But for Dendi to actually die there, I think it must have been a little bit greedy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, really greedy to actually go near the lane. But now Axe is level 6, so Dendi has to be a little bit more careful. He doesn't have a lot of health to start off with.
Yep. So we lost Merlini. He's got to go play chauffeur, drive some teams back to where they came. Did we just lose? Say something?
Hello?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they just turned the gain down. Okay.
Okay.
Phew.
But yeah, Tidehunter actually rotated up top because he did TP in for the Doom gang, and now Fnatic's gonna run right into him. They might actually kill him. Nah, the Weaver is not in position for that. So Fnatic's gonna go back to eating more creeps. He did kill the Chen again, so I think Chen now, having died a couple of times, will be really slow on that mech mech pickup.
He pings out this double damage rune, and Axe may come up for it. He's doesn't actually seem too interested. Maybe they'll just keep it for Tide and try and set something up in the top lane. Fly, no, he'll TP out. Just sitting on boots right now. A 1-1-2 build.
Oh, Trion
Uh-oh.
in trouble. Is there
And
gonna
this
be rockets?
should be a kill, I think.
Oh, no.
Chop him? No?
The early boots really paying off there.
Yeah.
But he shielded Mirana instead, so he didn't have the armor for himself, and now getting dove under the tower. Doombringer, but the Scorched Earth, really good. Dodges the
Ooh.
Centaur Storm as well, so
Nicely done.
not gonna get a kill. And now there's a potato actually chasing that Weaver.
Yep.
And
Weaver.
now oh no, Dendi
Oh.
with the snipe. No,
Double
not gonna get it.
damage. He won't get there in
But
time.
Chen is in trouble, so much trouble. Alright, he's
nowhere for No Tail to go.
and a choppy from Dendi. I think that was a double damage as well, so easy kill. 4-5 is the score. We'll check out the goal graph and see if there's anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
not that big.
500 gold lead for Fnatic. Nothing crazy. I'm a little surprised Tide didn't pick up that double damage rune. He could have at the very least denied it if he didn't want it. Instead, they just handed it over to
Oh, now
Dendi.
Tinker in a lot of trouble. It lays him Mirana, but
Oh, he still has the double
Great.
damage rune on as well. Easy kill for the Ember Spirit.
yeah, it's a good comeback from his early game feed. So
Easy.
yeah, easy with the Z. And in this X, this could be potentially big. You have to wait. I don't think
1700 gold. He's very close. He's going to have an early blink here. That kill
Yeah, he
on
skipped-
Dendi is huge.
I think he skipped bottle for it
Yes.
as well.
He-
So
he did. Although the courier is headed over to the secret shop right now. I'm kind of curious what it's going to scoop up here.
yeah.
Could it be maybe
Vanguard?
some arcane boots?
Nah,
No.
no,
Oh.
it's
So he is
actually
going to
a
go Vanguard.
Vanguard. Okay.
Not the fast blink. Interesting choice from Hani.
There is a lot of right clicking coming out from Enchantress, Potom, Ember Spirit as well. And oh, the arrow again, once again. Well,
Steven in the bottom.
I am not sad to see the Tinker fail his soldier.
Yeah.
After the many pub games he has made miserable for me. I think it's still.
Yeah. So early Vanguard on Axe is really quite good. It kind of reminds me of Bristleback a little bit. The earlier you get it, the more you can... If you get it super early like this, around the 7-minute mark, you are so tanky relative to everyone else. So we may see Hani start moving around and being a little bit more aggressive, even though he doesn't have that Blink Dagger positioning tool. Tide, sitting level 5 right now, well on his way to the Ravage mark, but not there quite yet.
Oh,
up top, Trixie gets
pentagram.
doomed, but manages to get off the Shikuchi before he takes too much damage. So.
And the TP reaction comes in, and looks like Excalibur decided to go into the jungle. And no, he gets caught once again. This feeling sucks. When you get caught, you go into the lane. You go in the lane, you get caught again, and then it's like, okay, fine, I'll retreat to the jungle, and then you get caught the minute you port to the
Look
jungle.
at this build from Dendi. No Sleight of Fist. 2041 at level 8.
Yeah, I guess it's because it's pretty weak now. It's a... You could say it's an experimental build, I guess.
Yeah, I mean... It seems to be working for him, so certainly not going to knock it. Sleight of Fist, the value point has such a long cooldown, it's just level 1, that I see why you would want to skip it, but it's great for those long-range finishers if someone's hiding in the trees. And
that's
that kind of
and a way to set up the chains as well. But now, X gonna dodge the stomp really well.
Dendi happy to dive this. Fiery Ball has come out. Look at him just positioning himself on the other side of the tower, trying to limit the movement that Hani can make, but they will split ways, and no reason to go too hard right there. He will be able to head top, grab himself a haste rune and fill up that bottle. Everything just going Dendi's way, less that first death he had. Now 4-1 and 0, and the Vanguard is up on the Axe.
Yeah, so skipping Blink, I guess it's alright, but yeah, the Vanguard is gonna be really helpful. It's gonna make him really tough to kill unless he gets caught out of position alone.
It's good against every hero except Ember, I feel like. Yeah, the magic damage from Ember is what's really doing the dirty work. And oh, Excalibur gets caught again. Oh, this is just a disaster for Fnatic now. Tinker is now taken... Is that 0 and 5? Am I reading that right? Oh my Lanta Lysander.
Yeah, that's not
it's a massacre.
That's not the only thing that's 0. The money is 0 as well.
Yeah, this is rough. He is on the road to recovery here, and I don't have Fnatic been stacking their ancients. I don't think they have been quite yet. So wow, they actually have. So is that a triple? Looks like
the thing about these ancient
dragons,
stacks, it's usually just a finisher. Is to you get a little bit of money and then you go there to finish up the 2k to get that boots of travel. But Tinker's got nothing, so even if he clears the ancients, he risks losing that money if he dies.
Brown boots, soul ring, less than 100 gold.
Man, damn the balance in all things.
Yeah, except Ember Spirit. Wow.
He was really good the last game, right? Someone said he 10-0. Is it 10-0?
10-0.
Was it 10-0? The Excalibur?
On Tinker?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he was beyond godlike.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what his score was.
Once again, Fnatic with the
another wasted Doom on Trixie.
Warning shot.
Yeah, the
zoning Doom. Get out of my lane.
The flare. Just making sure Trixie knows where he stands. I can Doom you at any time. But to be fair, I mean, Navi are doing fine in the other lanes. Dendi is just roaming around, wreaking havoc on Fnatic, so they don't really need the Doom right now. Anything Doom can do to push Trixie out of lane, create some space for him stuff, seems okay. Trixie is 47 and 9 versus the 28 and 3 Doom. So Trixie's still farming pretty well, but...
And Trixie hasn't died yet.
Yeah, Fnatic's getting his, though. He's got his phase boots up, another 500 sitting in the bank. He's doing alright. Gonna have a little bit more coming in as Navi finish off this tier 1 in the bottom.
Yeah, Trixie not dying. That's something.
Whoa!
He usually has that, you know.
Lysander with the shots.
Oh, he always has that.
He does. Like
it's a tradition for him. It's like Ice and off lane, RTK and off lane. They gotta die sometimes.
Yeah.
But not this game. And Phonic's in trouble if he's not careful. I know. He walked away.
Phase boots and actually no points in.
Ooh, X.
Oh, he does have full Scorcher.
Oh, he's just manning up. Didn't do any damage. As you can see, the Vanguard just paying off. And normally you would see the Weaver actually being less aggressive, but there's been a lack of rotation up top actually. Phonic's been left to his own devices, and I really like the resurgence of Tidehunter into the meta. I think Ice Rock has tipped him in, has buffed him enough and pushed him back in.
I think Tide's in a good place. I'm not too keen on the support side, but oh no, Excalibur This is not your game, buddy. A lot of TPs coming in. He may survive the onslaught as Ty goes forward. Puppy just wants that one last impetus. 21 hit points. He'll
should have sprinkled more ashes. Did he have any more charges?
Oh, Mirana actually fell.
Oh.
So Havos did get picked off, but Dendi, he'll finish off the tier 1 tower mid. So a little space creation coming out from Navi. And what is that? Only 4.5 competitive Ember Spirits don't take a single point in Sleight of Fist before level 6. That is a stat, I believe. Not implying that I don't believe the other stats, but that just sounds absurd, but I believe it.
It's a rare thing to not see Sleight of Fist.
Most players will at the very least put 1 point in it just so you have that extended range for the fiery bolas like you were talking about. Because you can catch people from very far away.
But there's Ravage. Has to be very careful about this engagement.
Throws down the Fire Remnant so he can make the escape. Takes the laser.
He dies.
Wow.
Yeah, he nearly dies there.
That was a close call. Did get living armor, so that helped quite a bit, but Ember Spirit is scary, but especially when he has rune control. And Dendi with double damages, haste just running amok. It's hard to deal with. He's already a scary hero when he gets momentum, but runes just take it to the next level.
So this Axe, do you think Force Staff or Blink?
I think it's got to be a Blink, but we'll see. Hani having trouble finding a little bit of farm. This is one of the problems with going to early Vanguard. It definitely keeps you alive, and it can be a value item, but if you had gotten a Blink, he might have been able to move around, be a little more aggressive, maybe catch someone with a taunt, and if you can turn that into kills, you can go back for the Vanguard later, but the Vanguard doesn't really work that way. It doesn't really allow you to pick up kills, and now he seems to be struggling to find the burst of farm he needs to get this Blink Dagger. That early tower helped, and wow, pretty big net worth deficit here already, about 5,000 in favor of Navi. Dendi in some trouble. The dunk, is it going to come out? Oh, he whips it! Oh, no! Oh, Hani.
Oh, man.
Hani, you poor dog.
Missed a couple of math classes.
He should have brought his calculator with him to the States. That's so unfortunate.
Well, he's going to miss out on a big streak there, unstoppable streak, and...
Yeah, well, that would have been his Blink right there.
Yeah, and
that
now...
hurts.
Tidehunter lying in the wait. Yeah, the thing I was saying about the Tidehunter is because, oh, Fnatic, they're gonna hold that for a bit. Gosh, no, just scorched earth.
He does have drums now, though.
Beat on those drums.
And
yeah, he's fine.
Gonna save the drum charges for now. They're looking for the wraparound.
Scorched earth.
Puppy's inbound as well.
Good.
Fly has a Ravage available. Doom.
Oh, they doom him. Okay.
Yeah, I think they might be able to get this kill here. Moonlight Shadow as well. Hani just tries to
TP
out. Oh, there's the overgrowth. They'll grab Trixie as well. The Fly gets finished off. Can they secure this kill into Trixie, though? Doesn't have any more mana for Shikuchi. Gets caught in the fiery bolas. No mana for Time Lapse. That's an easy 2-0. Fnatic looking a little bit disheveled in their player cam. And now that Shen also gets finished off, it's a 3-0 Lysander. 14-5. Navi looking like they're starting to run away with it.
Dandy. Just taking names.
Well, top tower
he had a little bit of a hiccup with the Accent lane, but in the end, this Ember Spirit build seems to be working out. I mean, it's a lot of burst DOT. No, well, not burst, but you know, there's a lot of damage over time. If you skip the slight,
it's technically not a lot of burst, but Axe has just no magic armor with that Vanguard. There's nothing he can do against it, so the damage just ticks him down. Like part of Axe's power is that Berserker's call, which gives him all that armor, but then he doesn't really care.
Tinker dies again.
Oh my god! He just keeps getting solo picked off. I don't even know how it's happening.
Yeah, killed by Havos. So.
Havos is just nailing them arrows.
You won't even get boots of travel by the end of this game at this rate.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, and that's quite a big. Well, you know they say the higher you are, the further you fall.
Yeah, well that's true.
He has fallen a long way. He's about to hit the 0 and 10. We can see the kill scores of the heroes.
Yeah, can we click on Tinker here? I'm actually curious how much money he has in the bank right now. Alright, 1,500. He's getting close to the BOTs. And
well, no, with the Soul Ring 800. That's.
I mean, by close, I mean we're 16 minutes in, and he's thinking about getting the recipe. It's still a bloody disaster, but. Oh. The puppy paws.
Papan, please. So it's 5 and 15. All the betters of Navi. We're gonna be happy once again. I mean. A little bit of disappointment early in the morning, and you can see the net worth graph, the gold graph. It's not been pretty.
Yeah, that's an understatement, my friends. 7,500 gold in the favor of Navi. It looks like Puppy is actually having a connection issue here, as we can see. He's going to restart and hopefully get back in. Love those player cams, man.
Yep. For the production value.
Oh yeah.
At this summit.
Have you been enjoying your time at the summit so far, Lysander?
Oh yeah.
You've been having a good time? A little tired? Oh, there we are. I gotta stop slouching. Jeez.
Okay. Oh.
Sit up straight, guys. Posture. We're saving the world. One good posture at a time. Oh man.
What's up? You're on camera. Hi.
Oh gosh. David Parker's so tall you can't even see his head. He's just a body. Oh man.
Yeah, but Tide Hunter coming back means, do we see stolen ravages from Rubik's?
Yeah, where
that's
has the
the thing
Rubik
I
play
missed
been
the
today?
most.
I have not seen a single Rubik game of the ones. I haven't watched every game. I've been doing some other stuff, but lacking on the Ruby Tuesday, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, hey, Brian.
stolen ravages were the best thing about TI2.
Come on in, stats man. Plenty of room.
Hey, K-pop.
So I've had a hidden picture-in-picture function.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That was at like the next to last page in the manual for video editing software.
So we could have done this that whole time.
Yeah.
just we forgot to turn the
Oh,
page.
man, I
Is
think
that the?
Yeah, exactly.
No, Papa.
That's why manual. Okay, I think I have to go back. Okay, going back.
Oh, ready.
Thanks for
Bye.
joining us, Brian.
Thanks.
Keep it up. You're killing it, man. Good work.
McCann.
McCann.
16.
Yeah, nothing like some of that baseball.
Alright, so back in this, and Dandy gets another rune. So,
Another haste. Oh my Lanta.
yeah, he's going to be just slipping around, and
He has a Battle Fury. I think he has the unless he sold the broadsword, he had it. I think it's on the. No, maybe he sold it and bought the Perseverance instead.
Yeah.
He did have it at one point though.
The X does have his blink dagger, so
Yeah.
potentially good engagements could come out now for Fnatic.
The biggest problem for Fnatic is this Tinker. Their strategy hinges on that Tinker getting some decent farm, and look at the net worth. I mean, he's down near the supports.
Ooh, nice. So he might still die here. He's used to sleep for
Light Shadow,
living
no
armor.
detection on Fnatic, plus the living armor. There are the Tinker BOTs. 16-minute BOTs,
Guess he
less
just
than
hit them
ideal.
after all, but No Tail's about to reach his mech as well. Yeah, Trian gets the mech first. The X TP's out in time, but yeah, the Trian now getting the mech, and does Chen have it? Chen nearly has it. A few,
Pretty close. Halfway to the recipe. Working on
a
it.
little bit more.
And wow, Doom going a fast footed Defiance. He's just going to go straight for a pipe. They want to make this Tide borderline useless. Say, all right, you Ravage us, sure you'll get a stun, but it's not going to do too much damage.
Yeah, they go for the old 420 up top. Gonna defend the Tinker in case he gets jumped. Then he might get a little bit antsy here. Oh, there goes the X. Jumps right in there. Calls him too. But a Ravage follows up as well. That's a perfect combo. Dunk one. Follow up on Fnatic. Do they get the kill though? Havos is dead. Dandy is dead. Trian is dead. That's a big swing in net worth right there. And no Doom.
That's a 3-0, and it's about to be 4. Funnick's in big
it's
trouble.
the
Hane
ball.
with the blink call. Funnick, he won't get dunked, but he will fall. There you go. Chen gets that one. 2 double kills coming out. Fnatic, a 4-0 exchange, Lysander. Fnatic getting some much needed momentum. I can't wait to see this team fight recap and see the swing, but
No Tail's gonna be screaming out.
they needed that. Oh, yes, our poor neighbors. Look at that. Nearly 3,400 gold, 4,800 experience. Wow. Fnatic much needed that, and they're right back in this game now. 1,100 gold up on the Tinker, and you know, I can't get used to that new BOT icon. Every time I look at it, I'm like, what the hell? Oh, right.
Immortals.
Yes, those immortals.
Yeah. And you know you can bet them on Dota 2 Lounge now.
Really? Are
You know, I like to think myself as a trendsetter. Sockets and Immortals and all that. Tinker's gonna be sent back. Chen's gonna pay the price. Oh, he misses the chains. So
yeah.
maybe not.
Out of mana. He's not out of the clear quite yet. Chain's coming up in 1 second.
Save me! No.
Oh, there's the mech.
Big Daddy's gonna be
Is it
fine.
enough?
Hand of God.
The Big Daddy! Big
he's
Daddy will fall.
And now Tinker, he just saved your life, and you come back to feed.
Oh no, Tinky. He
will not-
lives.
yeah, he will not die. He'll bottle up.
The bottle doesn't knock off the negative earn charge. Oh boy. Zeus, go. Oh wait.
Yeah, but hey, Vos, what's he looking at for items? It's got Yasha. It's got Man.
Oh, he went back for a
Slipro.
Midas here too. Okay, so he is #1 on net worth, and that's not changing anytime soon. He's farming away.
Yeah. Going for the Manta, it's all right.
Have you got the opportunity to interact with Havost at all?
Well,
He seems like a fun
Dandy's
guy.
a lot more friendly actually.
Yes.
He does wave at me sometimes when I'm adminning. And
Yes.
He tells me to play his iPad game. But yeah.
Yeah.
You know the one where you press the keys, like it looks like a piano.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that one.
Okay.
It's a dexterity thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I haven't talked to Havost too much, but my few interactions with him have been pretty funny. I was looking at the thermostat, which is right next to the bathroom. He was like, "Okay, you go now," and I was like, "No, dude, you can go into the bathroom. It's all good."
Yeah. Well, Phobos is...
He's very friendly.
Yeah,
He was very upset that I wouldn't give him the Wi-Fi password so he could play Hearthstone. He
Yeah,
was fiending that Hearthstone hard, man. That's
Yeah.
how he practices.
I want to play Hearthstone as well. My daily quests are just stacking up.
Oh, poor you. Oh,
That's right.
jeez. The hard life.
Can't wait to get back to my draft. But
Fnatic with the smoke in the mid here. What can they do with it?
9 to 16 now. They might catch. They might catch the tree here. Yeah, they're gonna catch him. Call. No, you messed it up. You effed up, but it doesn't matter. He's dead. Overgrowth.
3-man
Maybe.
Overgrowth.
Tinker as well coming in. I think he's dead.
Yeah.
Mechanism.
Pops
maybe
the
not
neck.
dead.
There is support inbound. Puppy with the Nature's Attendance.
Somehow alive.
Wow, that was a pretty big missed opportunity for Fnatic. Still, it's just a tree,
Got
but...
munching a creep now. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that poor tomato. He's left all alone.
Imagine your friend bursting into flames. But
Yeah. Oh, the tomato. I really love that. The tomato and the potato. That's one of the better phrases I've heard.
nerf now.
Is that a Sun? Did Suns fan coin that?
I don't know.
He's the first one I heard say it, but I don't know who came up with it.
Yeah, I don't know who actually came up with it. I just started calling them that as well.
I
because,
like it.
Nerf
cute.
now started adopting it as well. He was really a big fan of the tomato thing. He has inculcated it into all his comics and stuff. But
Yeah.
Navi gonna go for Roche now, and
Yeah.
they have the Frost armor, so that's gonna make it a lot easier. But Excalibur getting some time to come back from his early deficit. Has he gotten any kills?
He got a double kill following those 4 kills they got in that
Okay,
last fight.
so no
but
0-10 at least.
Yes, he's gotten at least 2 kills under his belt, and he is regaining some momentum. Now has a blink tag, another 1500. This is when Tinker can start moving around the map, farming very effectively, abusing that soul ring by dropping your items and popping it in the well. Yes, it's good stuff.
Well, we'll see if it's Dagon or Hex and Tinker.
I have a feeling that they're going to try the same strategy. It worked for him before, and I think they'll
Was it
try
Dagon?
it was a level 1 Dagon. I think he might have gotten it to like level 2 or 3 and then went for the
Here comes the
E-Blade.
Doom. They're gonna go after the
Then
Tide
finish
Hunter.
it up.
Oh, the Axe. Oh, good dodge by Dandy. The Ravage comes along. He will dodge it as well. The Mechanism. Phonic's gonna fall. The pipe didn't smoke hard enough. And nice stomp there from the Enchantress. The Inverter's going out on the Chen. They want to
There's
focus
the
him down, actually. But he has used all his spells. The arrow from
Arrow.
Verbose.
Oh, it hits No Tail. They may go in for this. No Tails, a few hits from that. Courier coming in. Havost, he will fall. That procs the Aegis. Now Hani taking some impetus. Pure damage, just chunking him down. Leap out from Havost, looking to reset here.
Whose creeps are who? That's a Radiant Tornado right there.
Yep.
And Arrow gonna miss once again. They
Oh.
catch the Axe. He does go for
Hani
a
in the
call.
bolas.
Weaver.
He's going to get dunked here. Yep, Havost will finish him off with one last arrow. Now they'll go on to Dendy. He gets picked off. Both teams kind of getting obliterated here, but it seems like Fnatic
Living
are starting
armor.
to take the fight.
Living
Living
armor.
armor,
Keeps him alive.
Havost.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine.
He's good.
The leech seeds are flying to him as well. The rockets are flying though. Tinker is just such a pain to deal with. The arrow will fly, hit him right under the tower, but his Fnatic is
Excalibur.
back with the Doom, and Weaver is definitely gonna fall here. So a full 5-man team wipe here for Fnatic.
Fnatic just overcommit
Chen
there.
just revived there, but I think it was 5 heroes lost, and I think that was an overcommitment. They gave enough time for Fnatic to come back. I don't think he bought out. Did he buy back? No, I don't think Fnatic bought back.
No,
So,
I don't think so.
Yeah. Some nice arrows by Havos. He caught a fair few this morning as well
Yeah,
for himself, so good that he's sharing and returning. Yeah.
Yeah, that one on No Tail, you could tell he was microing the creeps. Chen, the hero wasn't even moving. And, well, a little bit unfortunate. No Tail did survive, though. They weren't able to hop forward and finish him off, so a small stroke of luck going his way. Still, Havost is getting huge. We don't think of Mirana as that super hard carry, but already has a Manta style. And here's our team fight recap. Needless to say, Navi coming out way ahead.
Yeah. Once the Mjolnir comes on, or Desolator for the Mirana, he can start to hit pretty hard.
Yeah, it's one of those heroes that can scale well if you're in a situation like this where he's like, half an item ahead of everyone else. Then, yeah, she'll just start snowballing out of control. She's also level 16, so that Handamitis giving Havost a nice additional bit of experience. Tinker only level 12. He will go for the Ghost Scepter first. May go back for the Dagon. I don't know if he'll just go straight into E-Blade. That seems a little funky, but the casual Ghost Scepter for now will at least help keep him
Not sure
alive.
how much it will help, to be honest. Oh, good arrow here from Havos. He jumps all the way in true Havos fashion. And a 4.
That
Gets
was
dunked.
pretty YOLO right
That
there.
was a 4 right there.
Yeah.
That was a 4. He was
Sorry, Havost.
all the way over there without his team.
It was a
And
decent arrow. I mean, it was a decent thought, but I guess they didn't expect all of the Fnatic troops to be right there, ready to pounce upon him.
Yeah.
That was
Chet's about to go insane now. But otherwise, they gotta take this time to push mid tower. And they're pinging out Tidehunter. And one of the good things about Doom is it cannot be dispelled by the Kraken Shell. So that's one thing that's good. The smoke comes out and they're going middle.
Yep.
Oh, they're gonna call out Doom once again. But the Sleight of Fist comes out. The Ravage gonna be dodged by Dandy. So they only blocked the Doom with one Ravage. Not so sure if it was the most value. But they lay down a march in the middle lane and they might look to siege this tier 1 pretty easily. Still got more than half health, so I think Navi will want to defend this.
Yep, Living Armor helping quite a bit. Dendy doing what he can to try and harass them back and kill this push. Yep, he's had the Battle Fury for a couple minutes now. And this is where pushing into the Ember Spirit gets a
they chain up Tinker?
Ooh.
Nope, no, he goes Scepter as well. I don't think Ghost Scepter removes the fire bolas, as we call it that. Stirring Chains.
No, I believe it's a magic spell. It shouldn't remove them, I don't think.
Yeah, it does remove Ensnare though. So I was wondering if it was the same interaction.
That's a good. Most of the ensnares, like the Naga ensnare, the Dark Troll Summoner, those are both the physical ensnares. I think the Fiery Bolas are just a physical. That's a good question, actually. Yeah. I'm not sure. That's a weird.
Oh, Doom! Yep, gonna get the Weaver and Pentagram.
Do they have the damage to take him down? I think Doom can.
You just walk with him.
Yeah. Oh, he's got the critical strike. Yeah, he's got more than enough damage. What was I thinking?
Yeah, just walk with him. Take a walk. Beat him down. You have a drum as well. You can definitely catch up with a Weaver. Weaver doesn't have good base move speed as well. So.
Yeah, it's all about the Shikuchi. So good point. Take a walk on the wild side.
Yeah, Tinker is still farming it up. He's getting his Dagon now. So let's go Scepter in anticipation for that E-Blade, but still a while before he'll get it.
No, he has it right now, actually. Had the Null Talisman and Recipe was on the
E-Blade.
Oh, the E-Blade, yeah. So has the Dagon at least. So now Fnatic have a lot more kill potential.
Puppy is going to reveal this whole bunch of creeps here for no tail. Instant Moonlight Shadow.
Yeah.
That's a pick off up top. Ember Spirit actually does go down. I think a dunk from Max was what happened.
Yeah.
And
Hani finding those kills. Oh, BOT's up on Hani.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it does allow him to join the Tinker in a gank as well. So they have a little bit of global threat that can apply a Navi. And is Tidehunter saving for Blink? I think it was at 1,700 I saw.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, I think Blink in this case would be good. Yeah, you want to Blink with the Axe and Blink with the Tide, or vice versa.
I almost I would say 9 out of 10 games. I think Blink first on Tide is the way to go, especially if you have another mech carrier. No Tail on the Chen is working towards it, so no reason not to go for a quick Blink here.
Yeah, Ice doesn't like to build his Tidehunter as the type of tank where you just waddle into the fight and just drop the Ravage. And
it also depends what position you're playing as well. That does have a big impact. But
he plays the offlane Tidehunter and he does that super tanky build where he just goes around clapping the ground with the Anchor Smash, 60% damage reduction, and just doesn't die to anything at all. So he likes to play that way. I've been watching him play the Tidehunter, and he does that, and it works pretty effectively. He just TP'd out right under 3 enemy heroes earlier this morning as well. Oh, the arrow is gonna land! It actually doesn't. Oh, he doesn't. Okay.
It falls short, but just barely. That was too close for comfort right there.
That was a great shot from Avos.
Very close.
Great prediction as well. But the Mirana. Is he getting any new items? Desolator, Maelstrom.
Could be a BKB, could be Desolator.
BKB, yeah, I guess it could be a BKB.
Not great against Axe, not great against Weaver, but against the Tide Tinker.
Oh, here we go. We gotta go again. They're gonna jump in. Who's that getting called? That's Enchantress.
They've got the dust this time.
Oh, now they Doom Tidehunter. There'll be no Ravage for this fight.
Overgrowth. That's a dead fly. Hani, he's in trouble.
Might die as well. Yeah, they're gonna catch him. They'll leech see him up, and he tries to TP out. Oh, wishful thinking. He does get out. No, he does not. He goes down.
Close call though. He actually almost made it.
Rip in pieces, Chen.
3 Chen creeps here as well. No Tail's gonna lose his whole army. The RNG on that. Oh, he gets caught by the bolas. They'll clear up 1 of the creeps, maybe 2. Havost wants it.
Yeah, Havost's gonna.
Yeah, he'll get at least 2 of them.
He's gonna go wild hunting for a while, but.
So that's a 3 for nil exchange going the way of Navi now.
Yeah, Ember Spirit. One of the best things, of course, is being able to drop your ultimate on the ground, TP back, get the bottle refilled, and come back in. So always ready to fight. And Navi did blow a lot of cooldowns on the past fight. Actually.
Why is Fnatic negative here? They did not burn a buyback. Do they have a gem, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, Puppy has a gem. Is that a Puppy gem, or did they steal it? Let's take a look here. No, that's a Kuroki gem. Yeah, I don't know why that's negative for Fnatic.
No.
I guess just if you die and you have unreliable gold, I guess it just goes negative. They didn't get any kills, so there was no positive. So I guess it's just all loss.
No, I guess so. Maybe they drop a couple of TPs.
Yeah, usually with the team refight, with the recap, you usually at least one kill, so it's positive. But
Yeah, and I'm not so sure about Weaver. Okay, I guess Lincoln's Doom is a good enough reason to get Lincoln's, but it's gonna slow down his damage a lot.
yeah,
And they're lacking a lot of damage right now. They jump on Puppy, the Enchantress.
oh, misses the dunk again.
That was good stick timing actually.
Yeah, it really was.
And now Tinkers get the pentagram on him. When is the Ghost Scepter actually used at all? I think. I don't think it was a good pickup at all in this case. There's still a lot of magical bursts to go around, and Ghost Scepter doesn't stop you from being disabled.
Yeah.
So if you get disabled, anyway, you're dead. So.
You're right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I thought it might help. Basically, it helps against the Mirana right clicks. That's about it. I guess it helps against the Doom right clicks as well, but he's got enough magic damage that it hurts you just as much as it helps. Dendi moving straight into a Crystallis with another double damage in the bottle, so he'll be doing plenty of damage in this next skirmish. Perhaps just looking for a solo kill here somewhere about the map.
Yeah, tosses a spirit back. Oh, they're gonna find Chen. Oh, no tail.
Yep, gets caught by
there's
the
a ward
fire
over there.
chains, and he
There's a
will
ward.
pop the mech.
Is there a ward over there?
Over where?
I don't know. Dandy just knew that he
Yep.
was there. Oh, there you are. So Dandy calculated that and got the Chen kill. So with the double damage as well, that was an easy kill. And he's gonna be on his way to his second battle. No, he's going for a crit first.
Yeah.
So Daedalus after the Battle Fury. Yeah, that's the right order. And X actually going for Hood of Blade Mails.
Yeah, it might just be
Couldn't make up his mind. Bought everything in
casual
the store.
cloak. Yeah, just a little bit of everything. A little bit of extra armor, magic armor.
Yeah, he was in a hurry, so he just grabbed stuff off the shelf.
Yeah. Tide now has his Blink Dagger, finally. So maybe Fnatic can get these big Ravages off. I think Fly desperately needed that here. So hard to get off those good Ravages when there's a Doom. If you don't have a Blink Dagger.
When you have a blink, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, once you have Blink, you can be a little more cheeky and be the initiator rather than the initiatee. But this is exactly how Fnatic played this against DK before. DK had early game momentum, not as extreme as this, but Fnatic just kind of slowly clawed their way back in, and then right around that 45, 50-minute mark or so, that was when the Tinker really came online, and they were just blowing people up left and right with the Dagon and the missiles and everything else. So,
Oh, back at the Rush pit.
yep,
Roshan
number 2.
trying to touch the Enchantress and not having much luck, actually, and getting himself beaten up from the back as well as the side.
Yeah, I feel like Enchantress is just
So good for Roshan.
almost too good for Roshan. It's just absurd how easy it is with the Untouchable.
Yeah, it's like passively having Fire Spirits, Phoenix's Fire Spirits on you. E-Blade
Yeah.
for Tinker, so he did stop at the Dagon after a while.
Okay,
he
so-
went for the E-Blade first.
So he went Ghost Scepter into level 1 Dagon, into the E-Blade, and now he'll go back and level up the Dagon, presumably to level 5. And then after that, not sure where he'll go. He may just save up, and you can see what he's doing there. He drops the E-Blade in the Dagon, uses the Soul Ring in the well, picks them back up, and you've got your huge mana pool, and it actually saves you a good bit of time in mana regeneration. Fog is looking at me like, yeah, fuck that shit.
Well, doesn't agree?
Yeah, it's good, but it's too good. Maybe too good. But cheeky plays nonetheless.
It's efficient, like Merlini says.
Yes, Merlini's all about that efficiency.
The value. But yeah, the Weaver is just gonna be hiding around the tier 1. Dandy looking for a kill there. And he's nearly got his Demon Edge as well. You can see the net worth really favoring Navi right now. 14,000 a hit. Is it 14,000?
Yep.
Yeah, 14,000 a hit. So a little bit of a smoke. The last time Fnatic did this, they had a good time.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Alright, no tail reactions.
I'm so ready. Unfortunately, the player rooms aren't mic'd up, but following that last game, it was the last victory they had over DK. First thing he did was jump right into Trixie's arms. It was very adorable.
Yeah, no homo.
No homo. And the other nice thing about the Tinker and Chen is that, of course, Tinker can BOT into the Chen creep. So if you're so inclined, you can be a little bit cheeky with those units. And
Oh no!
Excalibur caught by an arrow, and, well,
Both. Man on
see
the
you later,
hour.
Tinker.
And
He did go BKB. Wow.
Yeah, a little bit of a okay.
Did they just smoke?
That was not fun. That was that was
They
kind
just-
of weird. They
Yeah.
popped the BKB as a celebration, and then let's pop a joint. And they did. Dandy in this. Gonna see the Weaver.
Oh, alright, hits him with the
I don't know
bolus,
about the
delivering
chain.
armor.
Arrow!
Oh, this guy!
That was good setup. I think Weaver wasn't expecting it. He could have time-lapsed out of it, but...
Vost has been practicing his archery, man. He is just nailing bullseyes every other arrow.
Fnatic blink, so...
This guy.
There's gonna be problems for Weaver.
And Shivas is now up on Doom as well. Vost walks right into the Chen creeps, eats one with the hand of Midas. It looks like he'll get a tomato on top of it. That's a full belly and a full wallet.
Full salad.
A full salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting his greens. And...
Wow. Murano with about 5,000 gold. I think a Desolator would do Havos fine here.
yeah, that or the Mjolnir. Can
Yeah.
place it on the tomb and cause a lot of trouble.
He may actually go for the Mjolnir. I guess it gives you a little more utility overall, but
And it's cooler.
it is cooler.
You get the red tracer bullets with this Desolator, but maybe to go Deso because of the axe, maybe.
Yeah.
And Tide. So a lot of tanky guys, but lightning is good against water, so it's up to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Better. Oh, Trian, just lying in the wake. Patience from Kuro.
Yeah, being that mobile warden, this is when Tree gets very annoying.
It is standing there watching you.
When he has those core items, he can just move around and...
Oh, I think Chen's too far up. He's gonna die.
Yeah.
Rip in
Oh,
pieces,
no.
friend.
No tail.
Yeah, no life. Oh, there he goes. The
Yeah.
steals from Dendy.
Dendy secures the kill. Secure the bonus.
And no, they get only one Chen kill. The Tide Hunter wasn't in any place to be endangered. And well, Kuro goes back to the same camp spot.
What level Dagon are we up to on the tanker? Is it level 3 now, I think?
2, 3.
2, 3, something like that?
Yeah, 2.
Don't think it's 4 quite yet.
Yeah.
Can you tell by the pictures?
Yeah,
The
this is
face value?
2.
Okay. I can kind of tell.
The bulb gets bigger at 3.
Yeah, well, it gets bigger at all the levels.
3 and 4 look similar, but
1 and
5
2
is apparently a lot brighter according to
Yep.
T-Ban.
1 and 2 is a big jump, and 4 to 5 is a big jump, but the few in the middle are kind of ambiguous.
Yeah.
Hani has gone for a blade mail here, following his Blink Dagger BOTs. So
I'm not so sure as well. I feel that Blade Mill is really good only when the enemy cannot control where their damage is going.
yeah, someone like a Sand King. Once he turns it on, he can't turn it
Yeah.
off. Kind of a hero.
Something like that. Or
so-
Skyrath.
Yeah. Well, I guess by that logic, it's okay against an Ember Spirit. It's a good item on Axe just because of the taunt, but not a lot of huge right clickers here. So yeah, I kind of agree. Maybe not the
Even
ideal
Miranda
thing for
doesn't
it.
hit that hard anymore.
Yeah,
Look at
well,
that.
I
Short
don't
range
know.
TP from Havos. Fires an arrow into the trees. He does land.
Oh!
Oh my Katniss Aberdeen.
They even put the Doom out on the Hani to secure the
Oh
kill.
man, no tail cheers that one.
Yeah,
Oh, Ravage
yeah.
in the middle lane. They do get the Ember Spirit, so Dondo takes a fall
Well,
there.
that's a 600 gold bounty going the way of Tinker.
Now they're gonna get clowned on. Oh, the Overgrowth comes out here from Kuro. They're gonna run up, punch the Tinker in the
Oh.
face, you annoying bastard.
Level
He goes-
Death interrupts him, and pure damage from Puppy to finish him off. It's a Daedalus from Havosa. We were both wrong. Not
Blink.
Mjolnir or the Deso.
Oh, the Shiva is a little bit weird, and Chen will get out of time as well, so... They lose Tinker for Dandy, I think is an alright trade, but in their dire straits, maybe not so much. They can't defend the tower now with the Tinker down.
Yep, and double damage rune up on Havos, so things are going Navi's way here. The rune control has been in Navi's favor this entire game. I feel like it's left and right. They either have a haste or a double damage, and every time they grab a rune, they find something with it, whether it's a tower, whether it's a hero kill, or even sometimes both in this kind of a scenario. Trixie up top getting chunked down by Puppy. Looking for a time lapse here.
Oh.
No, he already burned it. Okay.
So let's be careful.
Lift comes out, so does the living armor.
Yeah, Havos ages
Whoa.
does... His ages does time out there, so...
Yep, tier 3 in the mid falls. Range tracks will go down. Fly hops forward.
KB,
Ready for the Ravage, but yeah, BKB on with Havos. Hani hops forward as well.
Fnatic should be fine. There's Mac, there's Tank, there's a Pipe, Smoke and all, and he's good. Tide Hunter being a little bit ambitious here, actually. He's gonna be running right at Fnatic. Oh, Fnatic. It's gonna be a little bit of trouble. The arrow will fly, hit Havos. You hit an axe actually, and Ember Spirit jumps on in. He will blow up the axe, and there's your tanker down. Tinker still trying to run away, but the arrows are just hitting him in the behind. And Tide Hunter without Ravage feels just really useless. And there you go, level death.
That
just
watermelon
blowing through that E-Blade.
got sliced up. Now no tail. His faith was tested. He'll fall. It's about to be a team wipe here. Trixie, the last one alive, and not for long.
GG.
That's the GG. Well played. Navi take out Fnatic in the group stages here at the Summit, 36-15 after 40 minutes of gameplay.
And when it does come down to it, Navi delivers. You know. They might lose 1-2 games. Like, okay, guys, shit, we need to get things together, and they get it together. And Navi playing more like the Navi I know.
Yeah.
Not like the first 2 games where they just got crushed.
Excalibur just got completely shut down that game on Tinker, ending 3-12-5. He actually made decent recovery farm. He ended with a GPM of 500, which I think is really impressive given how bad his start was. But yeah, Trixie not looking so happy after that one.
The look of defeat. I was like, guys, I didn't even feed this game. Guys.
Poor guy.
And, well, that is that. And how many more games do we have? 2 games?
Three more games to go.
3 more games to go. Okay.
What time is it? It's 9:30. We're actually sort of maybe doing okay behind schedule-ish, but
behind the schedule.
Yeah, behind the schedule. Always behind the schedule, Lysander. We will have some updated standings coming here in just a moment once our producers get to update them. But Navi looking a little bit better. Fnatic kind of middle of the road. Now, what's nice about this event is there's no elimination in the group stages.
Yeah.
So all 6
no one
teams
goes home till
exactly.
day 3.
Yeah, it's still day. Actually, maybe on day
3.
Yeah, it is day 3. I'm forgetting what.
After the first round of loser brackets.
Yeah, okay, because the group there are matches outside of the group stage tomorrow, but not elimination matches. So group stage just for seeding, but 2 teams will be seeded into the losers bracket. So you really don't want to be 5th/6th here in the group stage, and making top 4 is kind of the priority. Yeah. So it's really just a battle to not be last at this point in the tournament.
Who's next?
Yeah, what's coming up next? EG versus Narvi.
Oh man, USA.
USA all the way, yeah.
I wanna get into some of
Mott's
that.
excited. He's chanting over there. He's dancing. That's the spirit, guys. Victor's like, what's going on? Yeah,
USA.
Woo.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to casting that.
Yeah,
I want to see some RTZ.
Too easy
on the big screen. Yeah,
RTZ
too easy. Maybe.
I tried to get him to cast, but he dodged.
Oh man.
Yeah. He was playing in his boxers earlier, though.
Yeah,
so he's
the exercise style.
Yeah,
but
he's
not
pumped up.
everyone's for that. Not everyone can pull that off.
No, that's for sure. That's definitely true. But producers, do we have some standings coming here?
Producers.
We're working on it. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, guys, you're watching the Summit. Remember, you can pick up the bundle in the Dota 2 store. It is $10. 2.5 of every purchase goes straight into the prize pool. You get the Harbinger of the New Moon Axe set, and of course, Red. What did I say?
Harbinger.
Oh, done by Red Moon. Okay. Yeah. Red Moon Studios.
You get a cool X set.
You get a cool X set. You get a cool loading screen, and you get to go to the prize pool. Plus, you get to watch in game if you're one of those.
If you're the type that doesn't like Twitch chat, shame on you. But you can watch in the Dota TV client. Get yourself some rares, maybe.
Yep, and remember, this event is powered by Twitch. Of course, they help make it possible. So big shout out to them. And Red Bull, you can see the Red Bull fridge in the background. But here are our updated standings.
Team DK.
USA not looking good. Navi, US, and EG both 0-2. So this next match will actually be kind of interesting. It's the battle of 5th versus 6th.
To be honest, they haven't played that many games.
Very true.
They have the chance to be 2-2-2.
Yes. Nothing is secured so far. Yeah. But still, not off to the best start.
Looking really hot now.
China doing very well. It's interesting how it's grouped up like that. China in the top 2, Europe in the middle 2, and what? Oh.
If you see the behind us,
people are talking, but we have noise canceling headphones on, so I can hear that they're talking, but I have no idea what they're saying unless they're chanting USA. That's about all I can hear.
Yeah, if you're behind the scenes on any of the Chinese teams,
yeah, that's the spirit, Havost. Woo! Come on, high fives all around, buddy. Yeah, that's the spirit.
High 4.
Oh yeah.
High 4.
Woo, Havost.
I gave him a high 4.
A high 4? Oh. Ouch. Poor Havost.
It hurt my thumb a bit.
So.
But yeah, he's happy now. He won the game.
They won, man. That's a smiley Havost. You see, Dendy
might have a many way tie actually. If Fnatic ends up the same as well, you have a 2-2-2-2-2, and you have the root sense.
For the sake of our tournament and the scheduling prowess of our admins, I hope we do not have a 2-2-2 tie all the way down. That would be a disastrous scenario where we're playing matches into all hours of the night.
We settle it over Mario Kart.
Huh?
We have a solution for any tie that comes out.
God says we have a solution for any tie-break scenario.
Mario Kart?
Mario Kart. We planned every contingency,
Mario Kart.
so
Alright.
we're ready for tiebreakers.
You guys
but-
better be ready for Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Pudge Wars.
Oh yeah, Pudge Wars. Pudge Wars is happening, and we're actually. What's the latest on the stretch goals? I believe that the inflatable pool is here. It's outside. We haven't done much with it, but it is here. We broke that stretch goal, and coming up next, I think is the 50K, which I believe is the 1v1, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know how close we are. Do we have an updated tally? Huh? We're at 45,000, so 5,000 away from the next stretch goal at 50K. So,
Spend some of your compendium money on us.
yeah. What's that, Gods? 1v1 tournament. Yeah, that's the next stretch goal here at 50K. So if you want to see a 1v1 tournament, guys, well, pick up the bundle. Hello, Dendy. Yes, hello. Give us a wave. Hi. Oh, yeah. He's going to eat his Thai food behind us here and just stare off into the abyss of delicious noodles.
Yeah.
And with Grisha, yes. And who's that in the back? Oh, that's Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Oh, yeah. There. Hey there.
Oh man.
Oh my! Oh, the massage, the moose massage.
We lost our masseuse.
Oh.
We did.
I don't know where she went.
Oh.
Rip.
And
Yes, we have a masseuse.
and that is not No Tail there. That is the imposter. That is Excalibur. They didn't have an Excalibur jersey, so he's rocking a No Tail shirt.
Okay.
There's 2 No Tails here today, and I believe he's next to the Fnatic manager. That is Evany. And who's that over there? Is that Rob? Sure is. That's our muscle. That's our gatekeeper.
Our bouncer.
Our bouncer. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. The tough one.
BTS is a cool club.
A cool club. Yeah. Thanks. We try. We've got a lot of good help here. As Victor sitting next to him, we've got a lot of great volunteers helping make this event possible. You guys are awesome. Everybody give themselves a pat on the back just for being here. Yeah, that's the spirit. Woo!
I gave myself one too.
Yeah, there you go. Well done. I'm glad I'm here. I live here, but still. USA. Oh, man.
Alright. So
Velat is feeding Navi, or Dendi here. Things are quickly de-evolving. But all right, we're going to have a break here, guys. And coming up next will be USA versus USA, Navi US versus EG. I'm Zyori. That's Lysander. Thank you so much for joining us. Follow BTS on Twitter. Remember, you're watching the Summit, powered by Twitch. We'll be back.
much love and cap.